Hey there, Temtem trainers. This is Random Game Channel. I'm back with another gameplay video for Temtem Swarm. I've been playing this game a lot. Kind of had a little trouble with Arbory. I can't seem to survive long enough again to try to beat the boss at the end. So I'm just kind of moving on. I'm going to try out Tukuma, see how that goes. Just kind of switch things up. I didn't want to play with Platypit. I want to try out some of the other Tems, so what I'm going to do is try to play as Inky, or is that the right name? The electric one. The only problem I have with this one is that it has a lot of randomized AoE, or like just close by attacks, and doesn't seem to be killing a lot of these things fast enough. So that's like my only issue with this one. But overall, I think it's okay Tem. I think I still prefer Platypit though. As you can see, this thing don't really do too much against the big swarm here. It's only going to hit one thing. Tesla Present always seems to drop like not on anything or far away from where I need it to drop. So that's like my little critique there. I am struggling a little bit with this one in particular, so I might go back to playing Platypit again. Or maybe try out another Tem. I found out like the further you go with the levels here, like the higher quantity of enemies you run into, which to me seems very unbalanced. Like I've leveled this character up a bit already, or this Tem, and it's really hard to use this one on these higher levels. I don't know if anyone experienced the same thing. Let's try to get some more attacks here. So I feel like you need to use all of them. Reduce the cooldown, yes. Or it could just be a skill issue, because I'm still really new to this game. I don't know if it's like, if you need to go do these objectives all the time. So I'm finding it to be really hard to do like those, stay in the little bubble thing, or stay close to the little immune. Oh, there we go. See, this is going to be hard. All the randomized attacks ain't going to do it. Doesn't deal enough damage. I'm going to die. So I think that's like one thing that needs to change, at least for this Temtem. Like, it's just not doing great. Doesn't deal enough damage. Doesn't attack fast enough. I thought this would be something I could play long term, but like right now it doesn't seem very enjoyable with this character here. I'll still try to give this a shot. See how things go. Let's see. Maybe that. And it just still doesn't seem to be a lot of ways to heal here. Like, those are like so hard to come by. It's like I'm constantly having to run away. Alright. Well, about to get cornered here again. Alright. Oh, still alive if that counts for anything. Raises max HP by 5. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. So we'll take that. Jet out of there. And is this one of the Tems that doesn't have an evolution? Because I got all the way up to like 25, 26, and it didn't even evolve. I'm wondering, how do you get more of these fruits to drop? Because I need healing. Because ult didn't really do much of anything because it drops like randomly. Let's see. I want that or Pamlope. Look how quickly you get overwhelmed here. It's like you just can't kill anything, and now you got this boss. Yeah, I might need to take a break from this game because it's kind of actually starting to frustrate me. Look how random that is. That's not going to hit anybody. It doesn't do anything, as you can see. Only 6 minutes. Ridiculous. I think keeping things artificially like difficult, as it said in like the last game I played, you know, got too strong, and said recommended to not do that for the early access. I think that's kind of hindering my abilities here to enjoy the game. So in order to get revives, I need to play 25 times. That's gonna take a while. Wish it would tell you what lucky is for. Alright, I don't have enough cash. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this game right now. I don't know if I want to try Inky again, because that's not working out. I don't like Ori because it shoots too slow. Maybe try Smazzy. It's like, I just want to play a game where I can relax and not like have to like struggle in. That's not having fun. You know, the purpose of the game is to have fun, right? If you're not having fun, you might as well be working in a job. Let's see, frontal energy projectile pushes back the enemy. Okay. I like these more directional things that you can control, not like these, oh, I'll drop a, you know, an attack randomly like 20 feet away from me, which does nothing to help me in close range. You know, something like in your face. But this feels better. Okay, increased number of enemies you pierce before disappearing by one. Okay. That should help with the other ability, but not like punchy punch. Okay. Probably keep going with the Vulcan scale. That seems to be doing pretty good for me. Melee attack that punches nearby enemies, yeah. Okay. Guess we should make our way to the objective, if that even matters. Ouch. Yeah, well, felt a little bit better with this character, even though it's a melee. Oh, so this is also considered a projectile, even though it's melee? Melee projectile doesn't make sense to me. Just call it a projectile weapon. And that's totally locked down. There's no way I can't get to that. Wonder if this one will have an evolution. Okay, so I am taking some hits here, and yes, I will evolve. Oh, interesting. I have to stay inside a circle, which I don't even know where it's at. The jump in difficulty is like too strong, you know, for these levels here. Even like I had a maxed out or like something that was, you know, leveled with the skills. It was really challenging. Well, this is gonna be an uphill struggle because that thing keeps healing them. Okay. Alright, I don't have a dash yet. Should I do that? No, let's do that. Wow, that's a lot of Tems here. Wow. This is frustrating to me. Like, I want to play on these new stages, but, like, if it's gonna be this hard, like, then what's the point? Well, let's try Platypit. This is supposed to be the easiest one I can play with. This is just a Tem isn't great for that kind of level? I don't know. But shouldn't all Tems be able to play on those stages? Like any stage? This doesn't even knock anything back, so why is it even offering me something like that? If this character has no, like, knockback techniques, then why am I being offered Protein Bar? That doesn't make sense. That's just like a wasted draw. Let's see. Increase number of projectile. Do pollution. See, I'm just gonna check real quick what pollution is evolved with. So let me look for that. Just give me just a second. Pollution. I need biotoxin matter. Okay. Though toxin would still be useful. Why not? It's like, I don't know why this Temtem gets more fruit drops compared to the other ones. Don't know. Can't be because of luck, because I had maxed out luck on another of the Thames, and I wasn't getting that much, like, fruit. So, I don't know. There should be, like, explanations for this game, for those kind of things, but there isn't. Seems like such a basic thing to explain, but it's not being explained. Alright, so got an objective, bottom left. Slow that. This map feels too contained, like there's not enough room to walk around in. The amount of enemies and all these obstacles, it's hard to avoid any of these things. Like I feel too sandboxed in here. What was with Keyfield? Let's see, neutral. So this needs oozing scent, okay, which I don't have. I'll take it anyways, because I like it. Biotoxin matter. This protein bar is useless for this character. They don't have any knockback skills. That should honestly be changed. If it's gonna be only specific characters, I'll leave it there. I'll give it to other characters to use. See, like, I didn't even get as much fruit here as I did with the other character. Or if that even makes sense. Like, the other characters didn't get as much fruit. Let's see. Get pollution. Alright, 5-minute boss. Jeez, okay. This is way too hard. I'm not having fun. Ridiculous. I'm gonna call this one early, folks. Even with the one I have most fun with, still struggled so hard. Like, why is the difficulty so high in this? Well, that's it for me, folks. Takeaway is there's some improvement here with like the amount of Temtems that are coming at you. Still not enough healing. And why is the difficulty so much higher? Alright folks, sorry about cutting this video short. I just wasn't having too much fun with the game. I know it's still in the very early stages of, early access. But I just kind of want to share my thoughts and opinions about the game so far. So, at this point, I kind of had an opportunity to play every Tem that I had unlocked so far, which are, these ones here. And when I was playing, well, let me get to here. So it felt like Tukma and Arbry, like the difficulty significantly increased. What do I mean by that? The sheer number of Tems that are thrown at you felt a little too much, and the damage output that you can do with the Tems isn't enough to keep up with the numbers that are thrown at you. And it feels like you need to build the Tems in a very specific way in order to do well, because I've seen like some abilities are a lot better than others and they can just do a lot more damage than some of the other abilities that the Tems have. And the Tems themselves, I also found I had some difficulty with them. Like, for example, Inky has too many, deal damage in random location types of abilities or techniques or whatever you call them, right? And, for example, the Tesla coil one, it always seems to drop in a location where you don't need it to. And if you're faced with like a mob immediately close to you, you're kind of screwed because Inky has a lot of those deal random damage to random Tems. And the damage it does deal, it isn't enough to like, knock out a Tem in like, 2-3 hits. So that's kind of what made it difficult for me to play Inky, especially when it got to what are those they just called it, Arbry and Tukma. Now for Ori, it just shoots too slow, and it doesn't feel like it's dealing enough damage to take care of a mob. I just didn't really like Ori too much. It moved too slow, and it just felt very underwhelming. Smazzy, juice. Now Smazzy was able to, work with mobs pretty okay. Same with like Platypet and Pigapet. But Pigapet kind of struggled a little bit because he needed to get specific abilities like Tornado. But Smazzy, I felt they were okay. Again, it felt kind of underwhelming with the damage output, and you know, it did well when I was playing on Sepenku, Denise. Arbery started getting a little hairy, but then Tukma just way too difficult. Couldn't keep up with the Thames and how much health they had. Not enough damage. Now, Platypet, on the other hand, it felt like the most balanced out of all the Thames I have at my disposal. And I didn't unlock every single one of them that we can at the moment. But even then, Platypet felt underpowered as soon as we hit the 2-3 minute mark on Tukma. And it was just like struggling the entire time that I played, and that wasn't enjoyable. Next one is Pigapick. Again, that one struggles a bit too because it feels like you need to just build into the tornado ability. You can hit multiple Thames at once, and it deals pretty good damage. Outside of that ability, I wouldn't choose anything else. Again, like the other Thames, it seems to do fine on the first two stages here, but these start to kind of overwhelm the Thames because the health of the other enemy Temtems is too high. I'm not sure why the difficulty skyrocketed so high for those two stages, and I don't quite understand it. Maybe, you know, it's like a skill issue with me, but yeah, I've been playing these kind of games for a while, and like this one, for some reason, I'm just struggling with it. Not sure, you know, what else I can do to, you know, get better, because I've, you know, started to level up these skill trees and stuff for the towns, but it still doesn't seem like it's making a big impact on you know, surviving the full 15 minutes and, you know, defeating the end game boss for that stage. So fortunately, I'm gonna have to take a little break from this, and I'm hoping that the devs for this game can like balance and adjust some things for the game. I mean, I really like the music. The actual gameplay felt great, and had a good time, but just those last two stages kind of ruffled my feathers, and kind of don't want to play this at the moment. Again, I want to play a game where I have fun, and I do like the challenge that games can provide me, but when you just hit a wall like this, where it doesn't make sense to just lose for no particularly good reason, in my opinion, kind of makes me not enjoy the game as much. So yeah, this will be put on hiatus for the moment. And thanks everyone for, you know, watching me play this game. It's been really fun, and I hope to come back to it sometime in the future. And I wish the devs good luck and good fortune on this game, because I can see this being a really great game in the future. Alright, well, that's me. Please consider liking this video, leaving a comment if you want to do that. And if you can, subscribe to the channel. That's okay if you don't do that either. You don't need to make any commitments like that. But that's been me, Random Game Channel. I'll catch you next time.